Well, hello guys, and welcome back to Pick a Card with Loki. So we had 3 new packs to use with you guys. So if we seem kind of new, that's why new packs. Also, take any pick a card reading you get online with a grain of salt, including this one. Always feel free to ask for clarifications from Loki or any of the other gods or goddesses. We usually do a top and a bottom pick for each deck. We do 3 decks, so you got 3 choices. You can take all 3. You can just watch it for entertainment. You won't hurt our feelings. Okay, is that all the disclaimer we need? I think so. So our first deck is going to be Everyday Witch. So, Everyday Witch. I am going to tell you, if it's a tarot deck, I am not going to give you an interpretation. The way I was taught to read tarot decades ago is that I actually don't say a thing. It's up to you to interpret what you get because it's a reading for you. Actually, you should be physically touching these cards, but we can't do that with a video. Alright, next one is Oracle of the Fairies, and then the last one is going to be Crystal Angels. We are doing this on Sunday morning. He is super amped to get going. I think it's Sunday. I don't know. I finally got a good night's sleep, so here we go. Okay, so your top card for deck 1, that is your Everyday Witch one, is going to be, and look how cute these cards are on the back. Can you see that? Oh, wow. You got the world. So you guys are lucky, lucky, lucky you got the world. She looks so carefree. She's happy. She's smiling. The black cat is hanging out with her. She's having a picnic. Little beach witch vibes there. She looks super, super happy. So you got the world. Sorry for the essential tremors. Don't apologize. It's just how you are. Thank you, sweetheart. So you got the world. So that's pretty cool. I'm leaving that open to you for interpretation. And on the bottom, you got, oh my gosh, these are beautiful cards. You got the Ace of Swords. So yeah, you got the Ace of Swords. You see, she's got the sword up and she's got the birds there. Maybe those are doves. Maybe those are something else. She's got her black cat. She's got her familiar. And she's got her besom in the back. And she looks happy and confident. She's rocking that outfit and I want those boots. Okay, back here. We got fairies up next. So your fairy deck, maybe that is the one you wanted. So your top card is going to be Believe in Magic. How cool. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. You are magical. I know a lot of people that watch this channel are just getting started in magic. To me, as a witch, magic is something that this is going to disappoint some people. It is a natural birthright of every human being. It's something we all have. It's actually a natural process. We don't just understand it yet. It's still magic. Magic is real. It's still as cool as you think it is. But it's natural in our world. You don't have to sign a pact. You don't have to give something up. You don't have to do something crazy. We all have access to it. So there you go. So yeah, if you're just starting out, you have access to magic too. It doesn't always work for everyone. Everybody gets spells that go bleh, and everybody gets spells that boomerang. So it's not you. It's not being new. I don't care how many years, decades you've been doing it. Sometimes stuff just blows up in your face, and sometimes stuff goes remarkably well, even though you did everything wrong. It's magic. It's not science. And your bottom card is Celebration. Ooh, this looks all romantical. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to dance and get out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So maybe if you were waiting for an invitation from somebody, you are going to get that invitation. We'll invite you, invite you to the Discord. It's kind of quiet right now. But there you go. There is your invitation to go out and play. Maybe Loki's giving you an invitation to go out and play. I go, yeah. He always likes to play. 2 a.m. You can't sleep. Ask him. He will probably play with you. I get, yep. And Crystal Angels is our final one. I know the essential tremors are kind of picking up more from the medication. I'm out of pain, but I'm shaking like a Model T. Okay, so Crystal Angels is the final one. And they don't hurt, by the way. I know people worry about them, but they don't hurt or anything. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So, yeah, you know those fantasies we all have of like impressing the gods or impressing other people, and I don't care how old you are, you still daydream like that. This is it. This is it. This is the, show your bigger side to the world. Like we're filming, even though my tremors are going, blah, 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 blah. And I would have at one time said, "Oh, Loki, we can't do pick a card." I'm like, you know what? This is just part of how my body is. It's not as bad as it is for some people, so I'm blessed, but it is to the point where I notice it. But I've noticed a lot of people on YouTube have it anyhow, and they never even mention it. And I'm like, they have essential tremors, whether they know it or not, because their hands are going all over the place. But hey, let your light shine. And was that? Is that what this was? Yeah, let you sparkle and shine. Let that bigger fantasy part of yourself out. Even if you have to do it in your head at first, little by little, start showing the world how fabulous you are. And that goes for everybody. And it's Pride Month. Be fabulous. And I got, yes, queen. Okay. Healthy communication and relationships, heart to heart discussion, and clear, assertive communication can help you understand and be understood. Okay, so this is so timely for me. I should have got this about a month ago. Yeah. I go, oh, yeah. Sometimes, you get a friend, you get a lover, you have a family member, and you're like really gentle and you're kind of like, I don't know if you want to say timid or withdrawn or whatever. I sometimes say I am kind of timid sometimes. And they're real assertive, right? And they're really pushy, and they're just a person that pushes and steamrolls, pushes and steamrolls, and pushes and steamrolls. And your options are to give in, which feels lousy, or to stand up to them, which also feels lousy because you're probably usually pretty easygoing too. So what do? You end up giving in and giving in and giving in and giving in and giving in. So the one day you explode and you go off like a volcano, and they're like, shock Pikachu face. And what it is they're way too pushy, and they probably know it, and they're probably just fine with that because they like getting their way all the time. That's why they're pushy. And if you're pushy and you're hearing that and you're like, uh-oh, yeah, if you wonder why people in your life go off like a volcano every so often, really gentle people are not going to push back. If we're withstanding you, it's actually kind of psychically painful. We really don't want to have to be doing that. We don't understand why you have to be pushy and obnoxious all the time. And I got, preach it, sister. And when we finally explode, it's because we've been pushed way too far. All the psychic damage from you pushing and pushing and pushing. Boom. That is why those gentle people are like, I never seen her get that angry. That's why they've been pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and they finally explode. It's actually a safety measure. It's how Mother Nature, Goddess, whomever goes, okay, girl, you've been pushed way too far. There goes the clock agreeing with me. You've been pushed way too far. You're going to explode. So to avoid that, if you have that kind of nature, what you can do is learn, even though it kind of sucks for some of us, especially those of us that are really easygoing, to stand up in the first place. When you meet a pushy person, you usually know they're pushy right away, right? Stand up. I know it sucks. I know it's kind of like psychically painful. Stand up for yourself. Tell them off if you have to, and say, buck stops here. If you're going to keep being pushy, set your parameters. I'm not going to deal with you. I'm going to cut off communication if it's possible. Whatever you need to do, whatever you need to do to feel fine. They're always going to be pushy people. That's the way they are because, hey, it works for them. They get what they want. They're happy. But learn to stand up for yourself. It's really hard for those of us that, I sometimes say I'm timid, but I'm just really easygoing. I really don't care. I want everybody to be happy and get along. And I usually don't care, but you know when you're being pushed. So learn to stand up for yourself because you have a right to not be pushed around. Pushing people around is never right. So yeah, if you find you're the one being pushy, that's when you have to go, oh, okay, yeah, I don't want to push this person into this because this is what I want. And I want them to do this because it will make me happy. We have to learn not to do that ourselves too. So sorry to ramble on, but that is like really important. I should have known that lesson about a month ago. Like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.